Number 1, which points on the grid have a bearing greater than 090 and less than 180 from point B? Well, here is point B. No pun intended. There's point B. Okay. Bearings are always taken from the point that's given. We start north, and the bearing is taken in a clockwise fashion. So greater than 090, so 090 is a right angle, so basically we'd be, so this is bearings, these are points at 090, okay, and it's less than 180, so the 180 are all the points, again starting from north. 180 would be all the points going straight down. So that means that all of these points right here would have bearings from point B that wind up being between 90 and 0, or 90 and 180, excuse me. So if I were to take a bearing here, like let's say through either G or L, okay, this bearing right here is going to be greater than 90, but it's going to be less than 180. Likewise, if I were to do a bearing through K, again, that is going to be greater than 90, but it's less than 180. So again, those would be points G, H, K, L, O, and P would fit the restrictions or parameters that were set up in question number 1. Okay, looking at question number 2. Question number 2 reads, which point on the grid has a bearing of 045 from J and a bearing of 090 from point B? Alright, so let's take a look at that. First off, so from J, so let's go to J, which is right here. Again, my bearing, I start measuring from north and measuring clockwise. So 045, it's going to be a 45-degree angle from this point right here. So that is going to lead me in this direction. That's approximately 45 right there. Okay, and 090 from B. So now if I go to B, and again I start north, and I go in a clockwise direction, and that's 090. That's a 90-degree angle. Right, so that's 90. So, And we see that the point that these two different bearings have in common is D. So the answer is going to be point D.